Afternoon, guys. It's been a few days. Oh my god, my voice. That just goes to show how long it's been. How are we doing? Oh my goodness. We're back. Are we back? There we go. We're back. 200 trillion EU with the power. Power's looking fantastic. Right. I barely remember what we were doing last time, I'm going to be honest. I know that our uranium-235 is all gone. It turned into plutonium. We have 119,000 of that. So we'll keep an eye on that, see what happens to it. And if that becomes an issue again, we will go to the thorium and start doing that in the nuclear reactor. We make the thorium fuel rods, right? And these give us the uranium-235. So we can just loop that back. If worse comes to worse. Yeah, I want to get more Stargate progress done. We did the bacteria stuff last time. And got all this sorted. Knowing how much stuff I need for the Stargate. Oh, I can actually make some. Okay, how about make 10? Okay, here we go. This is a better idea of what we need and what we're missing. So yeah, lots of weapons grade Naquada, lubricants, whatever. We'll sort that out. This stuff isn't too bad. The tantalum and the rhodium. Nether stuff we can take a quick look at, but neutronium and weapons grade Naquada are probably the main things that we need to really boost up. Neutronium in particular, which means I probably want to make another one of these fusion reactors. Oh wow, okay. Well, we have the resources basically. I will probably get that started in the background. How these are all doing quite good, I think. Everything's doing pretty good by the looks of it, which is good to see. It's interesting how these are on 512. I guess I should just take the upgrades out. Crystal CPUs aren't too expensive, right? No. Yttrium, barium, cuprate looks good. Yeah, alright, I'll take this out. The quantum stuff. I mean, niobium titanium has been difficult in the past, but it looks fine. How is my titanium? It's good. Okay. Well, there you go. Yeah, I'm gonna need time to get my bearings back a bit, I think. But Stargate rods. Expensive. How many do I need per thing? Abyssal Stargate rod. We don't need those just yet. But we will need Stargate rods. Yeah. How you doing, Data Gnome? I'm pretty good. Oh, yeah. The Dream Link. We were going to take a look at the Dream Link, weren't we? Bulking. Yes. Purified Naquada. Got 474. I might go run the thing. The vibration laser engraver. So that needs to finish doing what it's doing, but then we should have a lot of these to run. Ooh. Might upgrade the parallel hatch on this. Hey, Spider. 70 stream streak, not bad. Right. I was planning today. Did you ask? I haven't checked Twitch, Discord. Ah, you did. Fantastic. Yeah, no, it's been a few days. Theta 1 this week. Okay. Cool. Theta soon, basically. Fantastic. Yeah, funny you mentioned that, Spider. So yeah, the game does take an hour to load. RimWorld. With that pack installed. It's still taking an hour to load. I mean, it might go down. I also think I mean, I can port it to my SSD, which would speed up loading times. But also I went into it. I got in game. I had a few issues. I'm gonna go through them. First issue I had, I like loaded in and the game had loaded in, but that's not enough CPUs. Not enough CPUs. Not enough CPUs. There we go. We should probably sort that out. Yeah, I loaded in and the main menu didn't even load in. It just had like the planet in the background and there was no buttons. And this was like a thing that was mentioned in like the thank you. How big do I want this crafting storage? Basically I had to verify my files and it fixed it, which is fine. You know, a quick little verifying of files is not a big deal. It did take a while, obviously. I can upgrade crafting CPUs in place by right-clicking them with the storage part. So I could get a mega storage component and upgrade some things. Okay. I'll give it a go. Anyway, yeah, so I verified my files, which took ages, obviously, because that kind of thing is going to take ages, and it fixed it. So I get to the main menu, and I try loading into a game, and I get to the point where you have to pick the place on the planet, right? You also get to pick a planet, because it's like different planets and stuff. It's insane. But I do that, and then I basically just get stuck in the menu because I can't get past the screen that is asking me about like world gen stuff. And then like the generated world is behind it, but I can't like click a map location or anything, and I can't get that screen to go away, which is really weird. I googled the problem. It said it might be realistic ruins, which is a mod I played with before. I disabled that, loaded back in. Again, it takes an hour to load when I have to load back in with different mods, right? So horrific. That isn't working. Is it because it's a mega storage component? That's probably why. Mega storage. I could try 256, sure. Just as proof of your what you talked about with right-clicking this thing. Yeah, so I get stuck on that thing. Hey Blaze, how's it going? I do get past it eventually. I don't really know if disabling the mod is what fixed it, because I still occasionally get the problem. Yes, I mean, I doubt it'll be an hour for you. I feel like my PC is at fault, partly. Hmm. I am shift right clicking. This is shift right click. This is normal right click. Shift right click, normal right click. I mean, I can just take this out, empty it, and then put this in, right? Oh, I might need to can it. Maybe it's mega only. Hmm. Mega crafting storage. Mega crafting unit. They should really be on autocraft. Give me this. And give me this. Yeah, it's a bit weird, but it is what it is. It's fine. I'm having insertus. Rods, lathe. But yeah, I finally get into game. The UI is like really different. Everything's like pretty overwhelming and everything. I like got in with one guy, you know, just pretty standard stuff. And it looks insane. It looks really fun. Like I really want to play it and have it work, you know. But basically, I was like just clicking through the menu, and I tried to build something. I don't even know what I tried to build, and it soft locked the game. So, like I tried to build, it just took all the UI away. I could only place that whatever thing I'd pressed down, and I couldn't like deselect it, and I just was completely stuck. I had to Alt F4. So that's my experience so far. I'm yet to get any further than that. So I probably could have streamed yesterday, but I was doing a lot of that and of the weekend. So yeah. Let me try. I'll get Mega Crafting unit for this. No, I agree. I think that the mod package seems insanely good and insanely fun. I might go on their Discord maybe and try and troubleshoot some things because they've got a Discord that I haven't joined yet. I mean, I'm not particularly used to vanilla RimWorld, really. Okay, well, this isn't working either. Oh yeah, yeah, of course. I mean, honestly, the mod pack feels just like it's got all the vanilla expanded stuff. And then they've like reworked the tech tree and progression a little bit, where you have to go through eras. Um, no, I don't like all the vanilla expanded stuff either. I don't really like the insect stuff, like the hive rework stuff. I don't like the um, what is it, like the pirate stuff. I'm like more like whatever on like the Roman uh faction sort of stuff is kind of cool. But I tend to not play with it. But yeah, that stuff's all sort of integrated, and like I don't mind that. Um, okay, right. Surely this amount of auxiliary stuff I could just. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I mean, I think everything. I still believe that the intention with how it's supposed to work would work if I were to get in game with it and have it play out like normal. Um, I think I'm just struggling, and the performance was fine in game as well. I will say, apart from just like a few buggy bits with the UI, like it was fine. Yeah. In fact, I might even. Yeah, screw it. I'm going to try and launch the game now, which basically means in an hour's time, I can maybe show you the main menu. Um, and considering I've got StarTech open, it might be longer, but who knows? Um, it's fine, but I think I'll do that. Just because I do kind of want to get it on stream. I think the mod pack's really cool. I'm glad, Blaze, because I could do with one as well at this point. I need 80 casing, and then we have 120 of this. Okay, let's grab the 70 odd casing I'm gonna need. There's a lot on the Quadria, but on the Quadria it's been good. It's been very good. Um, what other buffers set to on my Quadria? Yeah, the chem plant is good now. Since we last upgraded it, it's been completely fine. Right, the Quadria. Sorry about the frames here. Oh crap. You neotrinium. Okay, you are set to 32,000. Okay. Being at only 2,000 is a bit rough in that case. How are you doing? You're just doing all in the Quadria? Yeah, I don't blame you. What are you set to? 4,096. Yeah, that tracks with the speed of this. Okay. Yeah, we need a new RHF. I might put it here. This kind of makes sense, right? Do it now. Yeah, I know you're right. Oh, these guys are on? I guess because I've been getting new Cersus stuff. Interesting. Yeah, it should be able to blaze. Let me grab some high temperature smelting casing. Ooh. How do we feel about my chances of squeezing 2 in there. Oh, for God's sake. I haven't even done anything yet. I guess it's the bricks. The mod. You think 2 will fit? We'll try. Yeah, I don't need this section of wall, really. I wonder if my altar mine will break. You and me both. No, they can't. To be honest, I feel like I don't know. I feel like 10 years ago, I'd have 8 gigabytes of RAM, or like 16 gigabytes of RAM, and everything would be running so smoothly and amazingly, right? And now we're at the point where we have like 64 gigs of RAM as like a high amount. And yeah, even with that, it feels like things don't run. Like running multiple things, you still kind of reach your RAM limit. And I'm just kind of like, shouldn't things be more optimized and not use as much RAM as they do at this point? Like, why do browsers use so much RAM these days? But I don't feel the performance impact from that. I don't feel like because they're using more RAM that things are better. I like this glass, but I mean, we're gonna have to just go over it, aren't we? Yeah, 64 gigs for 200. That's ridiculous. I know, like the RAM spiked recently, but even then. I just miss how everything was 10 years ago. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I can feel it. uh, I mean, playing GT and H would probably be a nice throwback as well. Nice bit of nostalgia for me with some of those old mods. Right, I can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I push it 4 back, I think I'd be happy. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, Thorncraft. Yeah, I tend to agree. But there's a few. I'm Twilight Forest, so I'm kind of sick of at this point. Yeah, we'll see. Oh, my frame is taking a bit of a hit. Remote is loading in the background, by the way, which is why. Let me. If I go to workshop, go to collections, and I go find the mod pack, the insane mod pack. first time I tried to replace when I was like a teenager, and we tried to swap out a CPU. I was not the one who did it, but pins were bent. No, I would not do that these days. Where can I find the Discord for the content pack? Oh, Imgur. Oh, here it is. Okay. Content not viewable in your region. I love it. It's so fun. Yeah, I was gonna say, you said like replacing the CPU cooler, and I'm like, how on earth are you bending the pins while replacing the cooler? Oh, okay. Is this just something that people do apparently? Right, open Discord. I am joining the progression Discord. Which is the name of the mod pack for RimWorld. That I'd like to play at some point. Oh, we're in the dark. Okay, fantastic. Okay, let me see this. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 out each way. They can wall share this part. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This here. And then they share the same middle bit, right? Is that here? Yes. Okay. And then you... Oh yeah, you only come over to here. Oh yeah, this is totally fine. These two would easily fit. In fact, I could probably scooch them both over. Yeah. Read my mind, Spider. Read my mind. Cool. Okay. Obviously the issue is the coil being... .96 coil per thing. Okay, where's my Zalloy? I have no Zalloy coil. Okay, let me queue up 40. Okay, let me queue up 20. Okay, let me get more dust. This is neutronium silicon carbide. My neutronium's fine. Like, for this job. It's not fine for the Stargate, but it's fine for this. Yes, he would. He absolutely would. Right, how's this doing? We have we have the controller, we have the casing. I just need the coil, so get me like 90 of it, probably. Well, I can apparently afford it. It's gonna be expensive. Alright, rip it. Why is my bauxite not getting processed? Because at the end of the day, it's rutile, right? I have 1.4 million rutile. I'm processing the ilmenite, which also gives me rutile. And I have 1.5 million of that. So I just... is it in... That's a good question. No. But I agree it should probably be in one, so let's do that. I believe rutile and ilmenite already are in bulk discs. My beryllium's a 0. Because it's all dust. Of course. This is beryllium and dust. Yeah, okay, I'll swap that one out. This lazurite can probably go as well. Okay, lazurite. These should be swapped out for ilmenite and rutile. Okay, I didn't see either of them in the thing. And then the new bulk cell that we're crafting will be the bauxite. Okay, network was not powered for a second. That was a bit scary. I think it's because of all the new mega crafting storage things draining my AE2's like internal power. It's fine. Oh, okay. I'm realizing that things might be a little bit behind and stuck. This fluid steel foil is definitely stuck. Let's go check on my auto crafting, see how it actually does with this like really big crafting request. Yeah, okay. That's kind of all I needed to know, isn't it? I should times these all by 8, at least. What about you? Yeah, and this. Yeah, okay. Can I? How does one do this? Oh. Oh, that might have been too much. Oh well, better be safe than sorry. Right click to divide. That makes sense. Oh, it does. It actually says that. I just can't read, apparently. Amazing. There you go. That's what I wanted. 64 ingots each time. Right. Fine wire obviously needs to be like a lot bigger. Wait, what? Why did it not stay like that? Bruh. Please. I tried left clicking, it just made it bigger. It's just like not staying. Yay. Stupid thing. Sick of this crap. The manipulator, or do you mean the pattern modifier? Yes, the pattern modifier. No, I know. That's what I was going to do. Okay. Oh, let's make ourselves a box site. Let's go do that. Yeah, that's good. Okay, back to auto crafting. Fine wire. Uh, times 2, times 2, times 2 to 64. That's with 8 ingots. I'd rather it be 64 ingots each time, I think. Right? Okay, cool. I'm happy with that. Does the program circuit part of this like bug out with it? Maybe. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. It just doesn't seem to work. Well, we love how buggy my world can be, don't we? No, I want more than that. I would like it to be up to 64. There you go. Of the input. The input should be 64. Okay, so it's up to the titanium. Okay. Well, the foil and the fine wire were the most important ones to get done. Uh, we'll see if there's any other ones that need doing as well. But I just would rather it work the way it's supposed to work. To be honest, that's what I would really like. How my wetware's doing, because obviously that stuff was very expensive. Yeah, what are you missing? You're missing advanced SMD capacitors, because of course you are. You're missing crystal CPUs and advanced SMD capacitors. Well, that's what I thought for a second, and then I realized we were doing it to the foil one, which didn't have a program circuit in, and it still wasn't working. So I just kind of gave up with that idea. So this is too slow. I mean, some parallels would tidy this right up. So maybe I get a parallel assembler doing that. What is this doing here? I mean, you say that, but this is the only one that's actually run out. The other ones have gone down, but they seem to be fine. Oh. Making a level limit buses? I could do. Like this crap. Or I could just do... I think I'd do that if I was going to do all the SMDs. But I don't think I am going to do all the SMDs. I think I'm only going to do this one. What the... auto maintenance hatch. Parallels. 16 is going to be fine because this thing can make loads of stuff at once anyway. Right. UV4 amp. Stocking input bus and hatch. And an output bus. Yeah, just like an output bus. With a draw. Okay. Why can we not? Why can we not what? Oh. Well, I wish we could. I think if we could put items in output buses, then we could like put the slots in as like 4, right? And then just say like keep exact or something. I don't know. But we can't put anything in, so it's just like whatever. Okay. So for the advanced SMD capacitors, I need PBI sheets, HSSS foil, and PBI. So boom, boom, and boom. Yeah, I think this gets the point across. Ooh. Can I upgrade this? Yeah. Clutch. Greg Modern pull. GitHub. It's just says what? Add filtering to output hatch slot for GregTech filter. Ah. Output bus filtering. Merge it to GregTech CEu 1.20. Interesting. I would like that to work if that was a thing. There's like an ice and filter slot. Oh. Right, my RimWorld launch progress, by the way. You want to peek at my RimWorld progress? Why can't I show it? Can I refresh this? I could probably do this. RimWorld. Right. So this is what it looks like. It's got a timer that it likes to tell you, and then an estimate based on the last time you were launched in. So last time I launched my RimWorld, it took me an hour and 3 minutes. We're currently 22 minutes in. Yeah. It is, yes. But it's fine. It's fine. Well, okay. I would say give it a try. Like, do what I did. Get as far as I did with it, where you've installed it, you launched it for the first time, you see how long that takes, you then get into a game, see how long it takes you to soft lock it, and then try and relaunch it and see how long that takes, and then give up. Yep. Anyway, we have everything we need for the auxiliary fusion reactor, which is exciting. Actually, that's a complete lie. We don't. Hang on. I need the absolute parallel hatch. Okay, that looks a lot better, which is good. I also need the UHV energy hatches, of which I'm going to need 15 more of these. How's my neutronium looking after all that? It's okay. Which are the first machines that supports threading? That's a good question. I would like to read about the threading, really. Gives choice as a player on how the machine benefits. Think of threading as a stat point system. Right, okay. Reduce the recipe time. Reduce the EU per tick cost. Give my machine parallels. Stats used to multi-thread. How does it work? Gains 1 additional multi-thread per 5 points invested. Actually, to run additional types of recipes at once. Wow. Okay. No, yeah, that is nuts. that is insane. Okay. Right. Good question. When can I first make this thing? This is an extractor, canner, or fluid solidifier. I don't think it's going to be that. The Ascendant engraving matrix might be that one. You are the assembler, circuit assembler, and ME assembler. It could also be that one. You are the polarizer, electromagnetic separator, and electrolyzer. Probably not that one. I don't think it's going to be this one. Probably not that one either. I can bulk or process arc furnace and macerate in this one. Okay, maybe this one. Oh my god. Xanadu. Autoclave, mixer, or washer, chem bath. Right. Ah, the synthesis forge. It could be this as well. The lathe Weimar extruder, centrifuge sifter and thermal centrifuge, and a distillation tower. I imagine it would be the engraving matrix, maybe. That or a multi-threaded component thing. I don't really know. Hang on. It's in Draconic anyway, isn't it? It starts here. Yeah, the synthesis forge. Yeah, okay. I mean, that's the first thing it goes into, and this is at the end of the game anyway. I say end of the game. I mean, it's not going to be the end of the game, but well, there you go. Okay. Anyway, yes, extremely. Right, so we're gonna need to make this room bigger. How big is this currently? Twenty, 21, 22, 23, right? So this is currently only 10, so I need to go back by like another 15 maybe. I think you have asked it before, and I believe it doesn't. I measure with the effortless building. Right. I'm going to cut and go back 13. 15, sorry. Yep. You want me to stack it on top? I suppose that could be done. We've got ads coming, by the way, so I will be doing the geogrid shortly. 2, 3. This is somehow in the wrong place. So maybe it's too high, and this needs to go here. I mean, yeah, I guess that could be done. I had to cut a bit out of the ceiling. Alright, I'll do that. I'll do it. Sure. Yes, yes, yes. But I will do that after doing the geogrid. The mythical has changed color on the geogrid, by the way. I think we knew that already. It's gone like purple instead of gold. Right, we missed 4 days of this. Crazy. Right. Game. I shouldn't really have rushed into that, but it's fine. A flag with only 3 colors. Um, 25% is pretty low, so I reckon a lot of places do have that. Flag with only 3 colors. Flag without yellow. I would like to say Svalbard and Jan Mayen. Sure. I'm curious if this will work. It did not. Okay, let's not try that again then. A flag with only 3 colors that has never won an Olympic medal. Okay. Never won an Olympic medal is quite a good one to have. A monarchy that's never won an Olympic medal. I could say Gibraltar. Nice. Flag without yellow that is a monarchy. Yeah, but come on, yeah, but like, yeah. Let's not. Let's not. um, Christmas Island. How many colors does Christmas Island have on its flag? I don't know if it's 3 or 4. I feel like it's more likely 4 than 3. But if it is 4, then is one of the colors yellow? Because it's like an Australian overseas territory, right? And would Christmas Island have a forest over 25%? Okay, so I could do Christmas Island for one of the 2 here. It's a guarantee that it's not won an Olympic medal, obviously, but has it got a forest cover over 25%? I feel like it probably does. Okay, no data. Right, fine. Then it's gonna go here. Epic! Epic! Bruh. 1 in 20 people said Christmas Island for that. That's insane. I actually can't believe that. That is really annoying. Has North Korea won an Olympic medal? Oh, I bet they have a good. Oh, but there's probably no data for their forest cover, isn't there? Okay, never mind. I should have North Korea for this one instead of Svalbard and Yen Mayen. Would North Korea be considered a monarchy? But they have a dynasty, and the son takes over each time. You know, screw it, bollocks. Fine, lesson learned. Okay, monarchy without yellow. Come on, let's lock in. Um, I'm going to say the Pitcairn Islands. Huh? They got yellow in? Jeez, fine. Whatever. Did the Pitcairn Islands really have yellow in their flag? Like, are you serious? Whatever. Okay, I have 2 guesses left. Let's try and get some mythicals. Alright, well, it's kind of cooked. El Salvador's probably one of the Olympic medal. What was I even thinking? Oh, God, this is so terrible. Uh... my brain's just switched off. I don't even know what I'm gonna say for this one. Czechia, amazing. I can't believe that. I need to see this board. I said Gibraltar for the wrong one. Curacao. Yeah, alright. Zambia. Bahamas. Sorry. Board answers. I mean, there weren't many answers for some of these. But 3 on the flag. 5 colors on El Salvador's flag. Not a monarchy. There is yellow on the Pitcairn Islands flag. Ugh. Okay, whatever. We're rusty. These things happen. Update on the Rim World. We are 38 minutes into the loading. Right, let me grab these and this and the hatches. Okay, great. Have I gone too far with the wall sharing? Sure. Okay, fusion blocks. I haven't got the fusion glass. Let's sort that out quickly. Did it add more outputs on the front top? They're just their inputs. Okay, that's pretty quick for fusion glass, not gonna lie. How much fusion glass do I need for these? 58. Okay, so we're good. There is the glass. Right. I didn't have enough casing. Oh, I guess because I'm not actually wall showing any casing this time. And I'm out of wetwares. Ugh, great. Okay. Yeah, I guess the benefit of these ones wall showing is that they wall share the casing rather than the coil. Thanks for that. Spider, thank you. Where is the wetware? What is missing? What's the matter? Oh, it's the cupric chloride. Are we out of chlorine? No? Okay, now I'm really curious. What is wrong with it? What is wrong with you? Hydrogen? Oh. That is not why I thought the wetwares would not be working. I thought we were doing this. What are we not voiding? You? This is why I claimed hydrogen was solved. And I stand by it. Right, so now cupric chloride is going to sort itself out. Yeah, this is an old chem plant. Yeah. No, that's not the problem. The problem is that these are not stocking. So, copper, dust, and hydrogen and chlorine. There we go. How's the copper looking? Good. How's the hydrogen looking? It's alright. Output too small. Oh, wow. I got a lot of diluted hydrochloric. Let's address that. I'm going to change the stream title as well to Info Upgrades for Stargate. Space. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. How was I getting my chlorine these days? How's my sodium doing? That is all my sodium. Okay, noted. I need any more beryllium. Am I avoiding this stuff? Oh no, I'm outputting it through that. Okay, I have salt. Can I? Ah, a couple things. One, you're fascinating. Okay, this isn't locked, this drawer. Now it is. I have no idea what you're linked to, if you're even linked to a system at all. Where's the original drawer controller? Yeah. Are you linked? No. Huh. I don't really know what to make of that. I agree. Lithium chloride. How much lithium chloride do I have? For a second, I thought I had 1.7 million, but no. Okay, so the chlorine is fine. The chlorine is not fine. What do you do? You do rock salt. If I put regular salt in there, it would break. It would delete all my salt very quick. Yeah. Okay. Very quick. Hmm. I mean, I could do it. I could put all my salt in there. It would just delete all my salt, and then I would have to wait for the chlorine to fill up before I'd get any salt back. But that's a quantum tank, which means it wouldn't fill up. Really. What's up with you? Is this too slow? I don't know. What were we doing? What was happening? Where's my brain at? What's going on? Do I want any Zalloy coil? I feel like I did. Oh, I've just queued that up. We were doing the auxiliary fusion reactor. And I was missing 2 casing. And then we didn't have any wetwares to make the last 2 auxiliary fusion casing. Right, I understand. Okay. Uh... Oh. I'm like, what's missing? And then the coil is literally what's missing. I'm really dumb. Right, UHV 4 amp. UHV 4. Stellarium. Okay. Cool. We are powered up. Inputs. And outputs, to be fair. Both. Easy, I know. This goes on. We put this along here. Grab some interfaces. Grab some Americium, of which we have loads, and the Quadria, of which we have loads. Set this to 4. Grab a wireless connector. Okay. There we go. Liquid neutronium from the auxiliary fusion reactor. Hooray. And then it's doing 4 in parallel. Yes, very good. Okay. Well, that's something. Um. I wanted a new freezer. I mean, it's kept up with stuff. Mostly. Runic wave generator, how are those? How's that going? We need to alter this pattern. Because right now it's just set to only the liquids. Oh god, okay. So we need to get the energy clusters into the right place. I need the forming press things. I might need to talk me through this again, because I don't really remember. Here. Okay. So I need 4 of these things. And I need energy clusters. Missing UHV chips. Okay. This is currently called ass line. Which is fine. Now I have ass. I have this. This thing is called ass line. I've got this. I can do this. I believe in myself. I can do this without any help. Sixteen of this. 16 prismalium foil. Okay, that's it. Right. Then I take away the energy clusters, and I ask for 16 of ass line. Then I go to I take ass line here and go to ass line 2. And I turn this into ass line 2. I have ass line 2. I press this here, and I make this 16. I will fix the thing I've missed out when I'm done with the pattern. Then I go to ass line 3. I rename this Line 3. Line 3 comes in here, and I say 16, and I put this in here. This becomes Line 4, and I rename this to 16 Line 4, make the pattern. Okay, this then stays. I then clear this. One energy cluster. Makes Line 4. Okay, then I rename this Line 3. And I say one energy cluster makes this Line 3. Then I shove this through here. This becomes Line. I then make the pattern. This makes Line. Then I shove this in here. Rename Line to Line 2. And I say this becomes Line 2. And then I just take Line whatever and chuck it away. Then I go to Runic Wave Generator, which I will go put back in here manually. Now, if I ask for the Runic Wave Generator, yeah, I just need some UHP wafers, which is fine. But why are they slow? They are not slow, they are just lacking. There you go. Do it. Also, do that. Okay. I've done it, I think. I think that is right. And I have made these. I've made this thing correctly. Okay. Right. The runic laser source takes 10 minutes. Well. Yep, that's great. Let's. God, this is still going up. How is my Americium? It's fantastic. How's my neutronium now? Hard to say. Hasn't really moved. I mean, come on, I must be making a lot of neutronium by now. And yeah, I don't see the ingots like going up. I mean, there's 4,000 in there. All of these supposedly have some in. Have a look. Used to 8 buckets. Right, okay. Can I put this in? Yeah, I figured that would cause that to happen. So it's going to put in a bit too much each time. Yeah, it just kind of is. It's okay. It's fine. Why 8.2? I mean, the 8K is basically only set to that, so no one Skystone tank fills up and then like gets ignored, right? It just needs to be below 16 at any number. Obviously I did 8 just like for the sake of some crafting recipes. They use liquid neutronium, but it has an auto crafting recipe anyway. So it's kind of whatever. Where's my fusion? Where's my this thing? Yeah, you've been turned off. Good. Okay. You're at 1410. Okay. You are still doing your thing, which is good. I could turn this on for a little bit, I guess. I don't know. Right, I need the runic inscriber thingy. Did we make that in the end? Well, that's annoying, and that's also annoying. That's also annoying. I know. I mean, Europium, I guess I could shove to 512 at this point in this macerator. That's okay. I appreciate you getting mad on his behalf. That's great. Let's do that. Yeah, Europium's been solved for a while. No, but like Europium is fine. Europium is good. How big is this multi? Oh, cool. What are those blocks? It's ancient runicalium casing. Okay, whatever. Brain. So this thing, the controller. What needs to be made that is a bit tricky? Some extra UV circuits. I just said like... What uses sterilized growth medium in that recipe? The wetware. This just seems like an issue of the wetware being low then, more than anything. Why are you at 0? Because these boards are low. So this is ZPM is stupid. Should be at least UV. Very messy. Blank. How's it going? That's harsh. Is this not... Hang on, what's wrong with this? Palladium foil. What? How is palladium foil too slow? I'm guessing it's in an HV bender. Like, palladium should never be a problem. I was better before you started shitting on the base. My poor frames. How's my room world doing? It is not loaded yet. It's been an hour 13. Yes, we will. We'll probably do Civ. I'd happily do Civ. Perfect. Alright, watch that all go away, and now there it goes, all gone. Where is palladium foil? Up here. Yeah, that's way too slow. Okay, well that's good. This should be much better. Are you not stocking? Oh, you're stocking. Why don't you do parallels then? The size of the output? Interesting. Anyway, the runic thingy. Yeah, I don't know. I saw that as well. I guess I just never got rid of this one. I'll switch this one off. This will eventually drain to 0, and then I just remove it. Yes, but it was switched on, so now it's switched off. I mean, this is set to 64, and it's set to 512 anyway. I don't really know. Anyway, yes, I'll remove that one when it's empty. Now that it's actually switched off. Get rid of it now. Okay. Then I'll just have a floating drawer. That's fine. Oh. Well, this is why you wait for the buffer to be drained, huh? Well, yeah, I chuck items on the ground, they disappear, right? So we don't do that. I don't know. I don't know why it's doing that. Oh, I love P music, man. P music's so good. It's so good. Oh, my poor frame rate. It's surely my Rimworld's done. No, no, it's not done. The bar looks nearly full, like 85%. I know I said 10 minutes on the mixer, but really? Oh my god. What's my TPS? Ugh. Okay. Hang on. Okay. I guess that's why it took 20 minutes rather than 10. What could it be this time? Rimworld? Oh yeah, that makes sense. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. Yes. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Very understandable. Um, right. Well, is there anything particularly bad on the overlay? What's wrong with you? You're a 64 amp converter. I guess they don't like that. Uh, oh yeah, I turned on the runic fella. Oh no, I didn't. Purified Naquada. We have 512, so switch on. Wow. Uh, is it supposed to take that long? I thought bulky made it quicker. Oh, I didn't replace the parallel hatch. Yeah, I did all of them. Okay. Right. Any other egregious numbers? 350 isn't too much. 2,625 from you. What's wrong with you? Why are you so bad? Also, this is multi-layer circuit board, right? Yeah, those exist here. So let me get rid of this. Turn this off. I mean, just like, bye. Oh yeah, I can't. Oh. Bye-bye drawers. That's 1,000. You're my drilling fluid at 1 tick. Right. Okay, none of those are particularly bad. No, but you know, it made us clean a few things up that maybe needed doing anyway. Did any of these break? Let's just grab some auto maintenance hatches and fix this. Thank you, also pick up, by the way, for saving my items, you know. Hang on, you're currently not running. I break it, put it back on. Oh, okay. Never mind. That's convenient. What happened to asinine 4 and 2? One of them wasn't set to distinct. Oh, they weren't set to distinct. How did they go right the first time then? That's what I want to know. I mean, alright, fair enough. What happens to my energy clusters? guess it's this lot. Yes, there we go. Okay. It was those ones. Which means 10 minutes later, this is going to be done. Oh dear. What's wrong with you? Field gens, sensors, emitters. Field gen, sensor, emitter. Yeah, in that order. Yes. 4 of those. UHV, energy hatch. Energy hatch? Circuit. Yes. Then what? 16 ultimate voltage coil. Radium neutron reflectors. 24 solarium screws. 64 UH pick. 64 UH pick. Melodium foil. Where's the prismalium foil? It's in the pattern, so why isn't it in here? Because I put it in there. $16 prismalium foil right at the bottom. There. None of these buses are facing a weird way, apart from the first one. Anyway, that consumed it all. 150. That's not bad. Right, we got ads coming in like 10 seconds, supposedly. The frames are already pretty bad over here. Let's go do the GeoGuessr, time guesser, whatever thing. Yes, let's go do that. Okay. Right, my last time guesser, we did really good actually. We got 46,000. Right. Flashbang incoming. Here's the time guesser. Daily. Ephrata and George the 90. Where is that? Where have I heard that before? Washington? Anyway, the 90. Where's the 90? Oh my god, the 90's right here. Oh my god. Oh my god, there's George. Oh my god. How do they know that? How do they know that? How do they know that? Oh, that really freaks me out. Yeah, the 28 takes you east. Is this a 28? This is a 28. We are in Quincy. Oh my god. How on earth did I know that was in Washington? Right, I imagine the bank is not there anymore. This is that First Avenue? Something First Avenue Southwest? This road? Bruh. I mean, even if it's like somewhere down this road, it doesn't even matter, right? We're already here. Okay, the year. Let's try and get the year right. Um, Mid-90s? Were you thinking earlier? $1990? It's kind of hard to say. Like, there isn't really much to go on. Apart from this dude. $1980. Ah, that's Ash from Mount St. Helens? Okay. I can't believe that I knew Ephrata was in Washington. That's just ridiculous. A George. How had I heard of them before? Had I heard of them because of the Mount St. Helens eruption? Maybe? But like I didn't put that together, you know? Rimwater's loaded. I can hear the music. Like the main menu music. Right, St. Paul's Street. Okay. It's weird that I'm seeing a lot of French when I didn't think this was gonna be. When I say it's weird, it just means it's somewhere somewhere that speaks French, I guess. It's just this doesn't look like particularly French, does it? No, this is just somewhere in France, I guess. That's fine. Who is this fella? Oh, this is really weird. None of this is making any sense to me. Okay, whatever. I reckon we are, for some reason, here, roughly. Don't ask me why I think that. Because I couldn't really tell you. Does Lille have a little monument like that? I don't know, man. I don't know where I am. It's French. Well, when I first saw it, I thought New Orleans because it looks because like it was like a little bit of French, but the more I read of it, the more I read, there was just it was all French, so it couldn't have been. So I got rid of that. No, I know it's confusing me. I'm really confused. I can be both. Anyway, this is like the First World War, by the way. So this is like this. But even then, I don't really understand what. I don't know. I'm afraid. Well, I can't. I can't do everything. I could do George Washington, apparently, but I can't do that. Ooh. This kind of gives the vibe. Oh, that's a clock tower? Maybe not then. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. Uh, St. Paul's Street. They're saying St. Paul's Street. And I know it was probably renamed, but like, no, I know. I know that. Definitely this time. I agree it looks really dry. And what are they selling? I can't really tell. Yeah, they've grown something. That's as much as I can really do. Uh, Nothing here gives anything away. Oh. Okay, no. The big ad. You mean this one? About moral. Well, that just makes it more confusing. Debbie? Where's that? Behind the house. Oh, here. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. All right, and then we'll just go to Tunisia and just call it a day. If it's fucking North France, I'm gonna be really mad at you. It was Canada. Oh my god, it was Canada. And it's Canada's Nelson's Column. I didn't know they had one of those. That makes so much sense, man. We're like, why is it in French? It looks kind of American. And I just didn't put. And I was like, New Orleans. That's what I said to myself, right? I was like, New Orleans. But where else in North America would be French speaking at this time? Hmm. No, I'd ruled out New Orleans, like with the assumption that there wouldn't be that much French. That was it. Oh, that makes so much sense. God damn it. Well, we're buggered. We've already lost. No, but it looks North American. That is Nixon. Right. He looks like the age he was when he was president. So I'm gonna say this is 1969. And I mean, he didn't go to Vietnam, but like, I guess he's somewhere in America before they get sent there. I think it's young Nixon. Nah, that looks like pretty normal. You think it's Vice President Nixon? I mean, it could be. It could be like Korea, if you really want to go there. You think he looks young? He just looks like. I think he just looks like, you know, how I'd expect him to look. Also, these cameras are too. Yeah. Also, magical mystery tour. This is like such a later in the 60s thing, right? This isn't like 1960. Like, it's definitely not Vice President Nixon, unless it's like running to be president in 1960, but I don't think so. I think it's 69. And then the question is it. Where is he gone for this? Like, is he just in like, where is it? Could he be here? I just don't think he would have. He can't have gone there. Oh God, I don't know, man. He did go. I said to my dad, I can't. They really? Oh, it's so annoying, man. Like, it makes so much sense. But like, I didn't think he would have gone to South Vietnam during the Vietnam War. To me, that just seems mad. Okay, what is going on here? Who died? Uh, you think? All right. I guess some king died. Unlucky. Okay, so you're saying I could find it on here, assuming. Right. Is it a famous enough one that it would be a landmark on here? Depends how zoomed out I am, I guess. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, the year that this fella died, I don't know, 1919, 1920. Yeah, that's what the... Hmm. I don't know, man. This round is so scuffed anyway. Oh my god, it was 1951. And obviously it was finished because, like, I saw the soldiers and I was like, well, Sweden didn't really fight in any war. Uh, it was Finland. The White Caps. Yeah. I just saw, like, little horse-drawn stuff and I was like, oh, you know. I mean, it's, like, pretty low-key. Oh, yeah, okay. Uh... I really recognize this guy. No, I mean, look at this score in the last round. It's so bad. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Right. I believe I'm getting that one right. I believe. It could be... Hmm. I believe I'm getting it right. I didn't get it right. It was... It was Honduras. Whatever. I was close enough that it was a pretty good answer. That is a terrible score. We had one that was got 0 on the year, and then we had 2 that were completely on the wrong continent. But we knew where George Washington was. You said it looked dry. Uh, okay, we got a runic wave generator. That's very nice, to be fair. Can I get another one? I mean, I can't, but like, how much would it cost? That's not bad. Yes, no, I agree. I agree. Right. The runic wave generator means that we can make either a second one of these, which we would use to passive the ancient runic circuits, which is very important, or I use it to make this thing, which would then be used in making the runic inscriber and manifold. Which is a separate thing from the old runic thing. This thing is not the same. But realistically, I want one that makes the runic convergence circuit boards on passive, and then one that does all these different platings on autocraft. Right? Hmm. I'm gonna queue that up, and then this needs that Stellarium casing. I'm gonna queue that up also. We're gonna do this instead of the runic inscriber one. Right. I'm going to. While that's crafting, take you to this, which is RimWorld. And I want to see how far I can get into this without it breaking. This is very cool, by the way.
It's a raid!
Cloudy WD. Okay, let me get off RimWorld real quick. Thank you for the raid. Hey, Cloudy. How's it going? It wasn't. It wasn't the ideology thing. A bug between Ultimine and the tool with the magnetic trait. So it's my drill's fault? Yes, no, I know WD. It's okay. But do you want me to call you Cloudy instead of WD? Okay. All right. All right, WD. No problem. No problem. Right. Yeah, stuff's going good. Lots of very expensive crafting going on. We also booted up RimWorld with the intention of uh just loading it up because the game took an hour to load, which is just the reality of RimWorld with 1,000 mods. Sunny WD. I call bullshit. So, but I like my auto pickup. I guess I have a magnet. I don't know. It's fine. Uh, bye bye drill. I guess I need a new drill. Or like a new drill head. No problem, WD. Magnet card in the wireless terminal. But is a magnet card an auto pickup thing? Do, 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 do. Okay. It is, isn't it? It's great. It's so good. I can't make the magnet in auto crafting really. I need a wrench. I mean, I've got the neutronium wrench, but you know what I mean. I guess I should do the battery. Let's do lithium. Ooh. Have I made battery alloy? Okay, I just have the plates on me. That'll do. Mm-hmm. Honestly. I know, I never bothered at this point, you know? I never made LV field gens, I never really needed to. Okay, magnet card. Magnet filter. Ah, cool. Okay, and then any new drill head. What's a good drill head that isn't gonna suck? Duranium? Duranium has magnetic. How annoying. I could just do diamond. I don't know. What's got a decent mining speed? Netherite? Netherite? Sure. I mean, is it? Oops. Yeah, I did. I know. Drill. Do 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 do. Mm-hmm. All right. Netherite drill. I shouldn't test it on basalt tiles, which were very. Okay, well now just everything's voiding. Because I need to restart my game before I can really mess with this. So what I should probably do is, yeah, restart the pack. Yes, though I know Omega. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is not a magnetic tool, so we just need to restart the pack and it should fix it. Um, Ideally, yeah. We're also half an hour from finishing. So I could swap to the Rim World. See how long it takes for that to break. Yeah, okay. How about that?